We are probably lost and welcome to our YouTube channel. For the last few weeks, we've been on a big road trip through Great Britain. We started making our way down to the southern part of England, but first we wanted to see some of Wales. Today we're in the capital city of Cardiff, exploring the bay and castle amongst other things, before heading into Brecon Beacons National Park to climb the tallest mountain in southern Britain, Pen y Fan.
Good morning from beautiful yet a little bit chilly Cardiff, Wales. We're going to be exploring all the things to do in the city of Cardiff today, as well as going outside of Cardiff and exploring a little bit of Wales. And first up, as always, is coffee. So let's go.
Today we're starting at Quantum Coffee Roasters. Quantum has been at the heart of Cardiff Bay since 2015, and it prides itself on being hand roasted right here in Wales. One major factor that drove us to Quantum above all others in Cardiff is it's really focused on creating a family atmosphere. They also do a great job of educating their customers on exactly where their product is coming from, which you can find easily in the blog that we've linked in the below description. We came here yesterday to get a little work done and loved the flat whites, so be sure to stop in when you're in Cardiff and grab yourself a cup.
Perfection.
The cooler parts about Quantum's location is it's right in the center of Cardiff Bay, which is absolutely someplace that you want to come see. This is the largest waterfront development in Europe and has a whole host of shops, restaurants, and attractions to fill your day. They also have a gigantic Ferris wheel right in the center of the harbor. One really cool thing that you can see in this area is the Norwegian church, which provided a place of comfort and worship for Scandinavian sailors back in the 19th century, when Cardiff was really bustling as one of the three major ports here in Britain. Also, make a point to stop and see the Wales Millennium Centre, which is the home to the Welsh National Opera. Of all the stadiums, theaters, arenas that we've seen throughout Europe, this might be the coolest one we've seen.
We highly recommend using the public transportation. It's been pretty reliable for us, and it's very affordable compared to Ubers or any other transportation that you'll take in the city. You can also buy all-day tickets, and then you only have to use this once. We purchased singles, which is £2 each.
So let me know in the comments if I'm correct on this, if you're familiar with something like this, but it says 1835. Is this like an old mile marker? Like to show how far away you are? That is too cool. One of the coolest parts about Cardiff are its arcades. But these aren't the kind of arcades that we know back home. There's no Galaga or Frogger or Pac-Man or anything like that, so sorry, Dad. These arcades are indoor shopping centers, and Cardiff's known for having the highest concentration of Edwardian and Victorian arcades, hence the nickname City of Arcades. This particular arcade is called the Castle Arcade, which is right outside of the Cardiff Castle, which is where we're headed to next. Spoiler alert. But this one was constructed back in the 1880s, and it's known for its balconies that split across the two floors. In Castle Arcade, you're gonna find a lot of cool independent businesses, whether it be artists, pastries, coffee shops, you name it, Castle Arcade probably has it.
We didn't plan on stopping in anywhere or getting anything, but we walked by Friends in Need and it smelled too good not to stop in. They have a home store 30 minutes away, and they drive their baked goods here every day. The owner has several different other stores in Cardiff that sell different sweet treats. I got the blueberry Danish, and I'm so excited.
It's good.
So good.
Good. We've walked across the street from Castle Arcade to Cardiff Castle, which is kind of the center of the city, especially in historical times. Its origins are clearly medieval, however, it received a makeover during the height of the Victorian Gothic revival era, and it represents this style pretty immaculately. Wales is known for having the most castles of any country in the world, and Cardiff Castle specifically is super significant culturally due to its persistent ability to withstand wars, conquests, and changes of empires during its time. Hannah's pumped we found sun again.
There are parts of the Cardiff Castle that you can get in without paying a ticket, but the tickets are $14.50 each, and you can have all access to most of the rooms in the castle. If you want a guided tour, you get access to more exclusive rooms.
There are many rooms throughout Cardiff Castle, but probably the most impressive is the Arab room. It feels like it's been plucked right out of southern Spain with that Moorish, Arabic, gorgeous look to it. The ceiling's surprisingly made of wood, which has been covered in gold leaf.
realistically, you could probably spend all day here, even if you only got the free admission. But we're gonna head and get some lunch, because it's about that time. For lunch, we figured we had to stop by Womanby Street. This is kind of a central pub here in Cardiff. It's home to a bunch of different restaurants and pubs, but it is one of Cardiff's oldest streets, and originally was served as a gateway between the castle and the wharf, and now it's more of a gathering place for people to come and eat and drink and just hang out with friends. We've gotten several recommendations that we had to visit Tiny Rebel, from our barista to our friend Megan over at Friends in Need, so we figured we had to stop here.
Tiny Rebel has 3 locations. There are 2 in Newport, which includes the main brewery, and then 1 here in Cardiff on Womanby Street. This is a super, super popular place, and I'm sure it's gonna get slammed throughout the day as it does every day. We both got chicken sandwiches, but they look incredible.
There's no elegant way to eat this, so sorry about it.
Dive in.
Wow.
It's a good.
We're running to catch the 400 bus back to the car so that we can drive to our next location. Lots of modes of transportation today. We made it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I love little Lammy.
We've driven about 15 minutes outside of Cardiff to the countryside to a place called St. Fagans National Museum of History. St. Fagans is an excellent free option to visit for families, or if you're just wanting to get a glimpse of what Welsh life was like in the past. It's an open-air museum focused on chronicling the historical lifestyle and architecture of the Welsh people. We didn't anticipate going, but thankfully our lovely Airbnb host G recommended it, and we're so glad that she did. I feel like since it's free, this is like the perfect place. Well, I guess it's not free because there's £6 for parking. But if you want like a really nice spot, nice shaded spot for a walk, this is your place. This place is amazing.
Now that we've explored all of St. Fagans, we're gonna head to Brecon Beacons, which is our final stop of the day. Although we're not ending at another cool spot within Cardiff, we figured that we had to come to Brecon Beacons because it's only about an hour outside of the city. Brecon Beacons is a mountain range and has Wales' highest mountain, Pen y Fan. We figured this would be the perfect spot to end our hectic and amazing day in Cardiff. You also can't visit southern Wales without visiting the national park.
Half mile in, spirits are good, legs are burning. How you doing? Getting closer.
So, been up here long? No?
Sorry. We're making it. Slowly but surely. Doing this because I don't want to turn around and film Hannah because I think I might get dizzy and scared of heights. So that's where we're at. Just pushing through to the top. All right. Here's the pile of rocks. Oh no. Oh boy. This is high. This is my rock contribution to the pile. Wow, yay!
Try to not fall.
Look at you.
Do I look as disheveled as I feel?
All right, we're signing it off. I don't know if you can hear it.
Tallest mountain in southern Britain. I don't think you can hear this. We climbed it. I can't wait to take an ice bath. See ya.
Beautifully.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't as athletic as I once was. And I wasn't very athletic then.
Don't look down, Trey.
So give us details about the keep.
There's almost 2,000 years of history.
It's about the castle as a whole.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a chair.
I don't know if it is either.
Should probably unlock the door first. Step 1, find the keys in the bottom of Trey's pocket.
Would you act normal?
I'm trying to get the hair out of my mouth. I sound crazy. Ha ha ha! And not try to hike Brecon Beacons. Brecon?
Oh.
So as a mountaineer, I think
We are never gonna get off this mountain.